class came and asked me out for drinking and eating. Now, how many of us here could say no to them? Of course you can. But then for me, at that time, I say I refuse to join. No, please, don't get me wrong. I'm still a handsome man, functioning very well. I may refuse a girl, even a beautiful girl, but if anybody asks me to stand up and do some sharing for any topic, anything, I will definitely say yes, and will do it with all my heart. Do you know why? I know clearly that my passion is sharing. I like public speaking. I like to share my experience, my know-how with others. And I feel really happy if I can add values to other people's life. To me, sharing is not just a passion, it is also my way of learning things. I believe that when I add values to others, they will begin to add values back to me as well. And then together, we can both learn and grow. Now, it is very common to us humans that we usually want to receive more than we want to give. It's actually very normal. I am also the same, not so different. All my years in the high school and university, I have got used to sitting on a chair, listening to the lecture, passively receiving the knowledge from the teachers, and then at the end taking the exams. I gradually developed the habit of getting rather than giving. And then getting is very addictive. The moment you get something, you will begin to want to get it more. At the present, I am working in HR, whose daily job is to work with the internal customers and to serve the business. How many of us here could possibly imagine that I started my career path as an English teacher? Yes, I did become a part-time teacher at Outer Space Language School when I was in the second year of my university. Everything changed. The very first day, I opened the door, walked into my very first class. Standing there, my heart stopped beating. My feet got frozen. My tongue got numb. In front of me, there was a room full of people, total strangers. They were more senior than me. They had more experience than me. They looked at me, waiting for me to say something in front of them. But I just could not. I swear to God, I tried a lot, but I just couldn't open my mouth. The first 4 or 5 minutes were really stressful for me. I had got used to the position of receiving the knowledge from others already. Now I got to change to the position of giving and transferring my knowledge to other people. It's really difficult to change that, believe me. The world just like turned upside down to me. At that time, I knew that I needed to do something in order to overcome the situation. So I began to prepare, in order to make sure that what I shared in class would benefit all of the participants. I read the materials very carefully many times. I even could remember what new words, what new structures are taught in what specific lessons. Day by day, my foundations got stronger and stronger. It's all thanks to the preparations that I had made. One more good learning source is the questions. I can recall vividly, at that time as a new and young teacher, I received a lot of tough and challenging questions from the class. At first, I was very nervous, afraid. But then I soon realized that this gave me such a good opportunity for me to find out the missing piece in my knowledge. Then I went back home, I learned more, I researched more to fill that piece up. In other words, I acquired new knowledge. How wonderful is that? My first office job was the sales agent of HSBC Bank. I have to admit that, frankly, my characteristics was more of giving things for free rather than selling them. However, being a salesperson at HSBC, even for a very short time, gave me a lot of opportunity to network with a lot of people. When I met my customers, as a habit, I began to share. I shared with them a lot of things about my life, my job, my passion, hobbies, and habits. And when I did it, I shared with all my heart, very sincerely, very passionately. So, from customers, they became my friends. They gave me a lot of good coaching and valuable advice, one of which was to change my job and try to work in the HR field. Now, maybe they saw something in me. I don't know what it is now, but I hope it's a good thing. Take it a little bit further. They not only helped me set the new directions in my career, they also opened the door for me. They showed me the open career opportunities. They recommended my profile to their friends, and I was thankful for one friend. He did post my CV on his networking group, and from that chance, I got the first job as an HR assistant for Damco. I had the great 4 years at Damco with a lot of learning and development for myself in the HR career before I came here to join Intel. Now, as you can see, sharing is not just only about learning. It is also the key to open the door to relationship, opportunity, and then even happiness. To sum up my talk, put it simple this way, the more we share, the more we gain. Everybody, giving is getting. Thank you for listening.